to Whatzup on Galaxy Television. It's a very beautiful Thursday morning, September 10th day, 2025. I was reading something yesterday and it struck me that a lot of things are happening in Nigeria that we should actually watch it. A woman, okay, not just Nigeria, the world anyway, a woman and her daughter had baby, what's this thing they do for gender reveal?
Yeah.
They both had gender reveal for one man, a young guy. I was traumatized when I was reading it. I was traumatized when I was seeing the videos. I basically checked everything because I wanted to be sure. Mother and daughter. The woman is, I think, just in her early 40s, and the daughter is just approaching 20 or something. And they have this young guy, fine boy. And then the guy impregnated both the mother
and the daughter.
And the daughter.
Wow.
Felicity.
A lot has happened.
Things they suffer.
Exactly.
I weep. I'm like, what's actually going on? Things are, it's the darnest thing. I don't know what to say. I thought about it and I've been asking myself, I don't know, what did the mother say to the daughter, or what did the daughter say to the mom? How did they, waiting some, I've thought about it. There's no explanation I can give as to why all that nonsense has happened. So when both kids are birthed, they'll be brothers or sisters, or they'll be siblings. So which one, grandma and mommy and grandma? It didn't make sense to me. I was like, how? It's already a very confused family already.
And wait, this guy, where is he? Is he still in the house?
Yes, I'm about the top line.
This one,
mommy will cook atarujo and spice with beans and this one cook ayamase with white.
Can you imagine?
Happiness. The mother was holding that baby bomb like this. The daughter was holding baby bomb like this.
And they even did gender reveal together.
Together. I thought they were alone. I saw family members. Everybody did it.
Where did this happen?
Somewhere in the United States.
It can never be in Nigeria.
I was looking at what's going on. The highest Nigeria will do is twins marrying.
Twins?
Yes. That's what.
Even if I know. I think I've heard stories like this.
Sisters,
I've heard stories like this one you just told happened in Nigeria. But for them to do gender review, those stand together, family members together, it's not possible.
You know. If I tell our producer this thing, you always say no. This kind of story, as you are saying it like this, it's supposed to be for our tatafu. You just paste the picture so that you will see what I'm talking about. I saw it. I've been looking at it and I've been avoiding it. But I had to check it yesterday. I was like, what's going on? Nobody, those days when we were growing up, for you to tell your father or mother that you're pregnant, or what you know you do, you could not do. I had this cousin, Debbie, she makes my hair and all that. Her father was a Deeper Life coordinator.
Yeah.
He told her, Deborah, if you become pregnant, that's the end of my career in pastorship, in whatever I do, pursue, I'm begging God. Deborah was a crazy girl, but she was grounded, sensible ahead. But the rest of all the kids were seeing all of them were just carrying. It was the period in Deeper Life, all of them were carrying. Up till now, she's still, her husband, her fiancé stays in the care, she's doing the most, but really makes no sense. Now, anybody can bring pregnant. My father told me that if any girl becomes pregnant.
Do you think why we have cases of, ladies, getting pregnant outside wedlock is because a lot of those ladies are not responsible for themselves?
True.
Because one of those days, your father will be paying your school fees and doing it, and you will not bring pregnancy to the house. You'll be scared. But now, it's like, leave me, I'll be the one to take care of the child.
Yes.
Yeah, the ones who will paying the rent and everything. So I feel like that is also another reason for a factor.
I've seen 50-year-old girls who are dating young boys. 3 of them gathered money together. Alright, I went and rented it to the property. And they furnished it. What do 50-year-olds know about life? if anyone gets pregnant.
15.
15. Now, if I show you a 14 or 13-year-old child, you might not believe it, because these children, I don't know what
I don't know what you're eating.
They're just, see, it's an entertainment program, guys. Come on. But sometimes, man, we have to tell you guys about what's happening in society. I told my sister the other day, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy you're my sister. I love you so much. And she was like, what's wrong with you? So, why are you telling me all this? I said, you never open OnlyFans. I've not seen your picture on the internet for any crazy stuff. You don't party and go crazy and be so you are an entrepreneur and all that. She was like, because I was raised right and I chose to be so. You know what it is for you to check the internet? I was checking Telegram the other day. If you see videos of young chicks, fresh Nigerian girls, young girls who have turned themselves into crazy. Everybody does crazy sometimes. Trust me, everybody does it. Videos of yourself. There are a lot of things. See, there are a lot of things. I don't know. This is not the program to talk about that. Anyway, we have family and values. We have reverse color and maybe the bars for all that. But hey, it is what it is. Now we wish want to announce to you that Whatzup on Galaxy Television will be moving 1 hour ahead. I'm starting from the first week of October 2025. It will no longer be 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Whatzup 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. because we're having new programs come through. We're having breakfast show coming fully. So Whatzup? It hurts me because I'm a 10 a.m. guy. You know, folks come here and do our stuff, right? But it's still the right step in the right direction. So I will keep announcing it every day. Whatzup on Galaxy Television will now start airing from 11 a.m. rather to 12 p.m. Monday through Fridays from the first week of October. So you guys should get ready. Not that when you see them AM now, you just say, I am felicity.
See, where are they?
What happened? I'm just telling you that this is what it is. Also, I'm sure if you're tuned in for the first time, we do movie reviews like the one we had yesterday. It was nice. It was fun. I finally watched it yesterday. It was long, but it was okay. It was really, really good. So I'm proud of the ratings I gave them yesterday. It was really,
it was worth it.
Yes, this Rocky was one funny human being. You know, but Ice Spice was good. Everybody came together to gel. It was a good movie. You know, we often tell you guys to go see this movie because it's something that would help you. Sometimes people have become wise from what they watch.
Yeah.
People have become destructive also from what they watch. So choose your poison and go with it. We do Tata Food because it was a show. And that's what I have dissect entertainment and entertaining people in Nigeria. Also, we like to do fashion and style. We've not done this for a while, but hopefully we'll start some of this again. We go on red carpets for events and tell you who wants what's house, what's culture, whatever it is, and you guys can go and have a taste of it. Also, the icing on the cake is we'll have guest appearances right here, and the studios talk about their life from producers to DJs to Hollywood actors and actresses, musicians, both male and female, gospel artists and secular artists. We've had artists and artists to the Grammy Award winners, Guinness World Record holders right here in the studio. We've had hype men and hype ladies right here in the studio. Disc jockey, celebrity disc jockeys. There's no one who had from DJ Real to Charlie Sheen, so many of them. And very soon, I'm currently Bello's DJ will be gracing us with a DJ talk. He's my social DJ radio. So come on, guys. What's it really? Everybody's a kilo too. You know, we'll keep doing all we can to put smiles on your faces. Yes, this show is hosted by the dynamic duo of Felicity and Air. This is very beautiful, right? Good morning again.
Good morning, Orally.
Yes.
It's good to see you. Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria. It's a very beautiful day to be alive, and I hope you're looking forward to the great things that will happen in our lives this very Thursday. All right, and I'm so excited to be here. Don't worry, it's going to be a fantastic and a very interesting edition of What's Up today again. How are you doing, Orally?
Good. I almost didn't get out of bed today, but then
Oh, now that you just mentioned, I just remembered something that happened. My alarm went off, and then I don't know what happened. I went back to sleep. And then I heard a loud noise outside. I woke up and I saw that, oh my God, 20 minutes already went past. I was like, so if I had not heard that noise, what would have happened?
So then,
I don't even know what happened. I just turned off my alarm, went back to sleep. I didn't reset, nothing. I just went back to sleep. So it's just God that saved me this morning. Thank you, Jesus.
I've been very terrible. Once I wake up like that and I sleep, something crazy will just stop me, Sha. I was like, oh, let me just wake up. I think it's like 10 minutes after the alarm. Hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. Let's go to this quick break. When we come back, get to meet our A-list celebrity guest. Stay here. Welcome back to Whatzup on Gatti Television, a program that runs Monday through Fridays, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. But first week of October, starting from the first week, it would be 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. So check and update your calendars. All right. We have our guest on standby, Ebisco Sugar. Let's put him on right now. Good morning. Hello. Hey.
Can you hear me? Good morning.
My brother, good morning. How you doing?
My balance, I balance diet, I fresh.
Thank you for gracing us with this interview. This morning, when I was talking to you and you said you were coming from BGC, I knew you wouldn't make it to the studios. Because you have your show coming up, we're going to talk about that. And then you sounded really tired. I basically woke you up from sleep. I knew for you to get into the car, start driving to the mainland. No. We just out there for this movie. Thank God we have such facilities to cater to that.
Yeah.
My host, one half of me, is here. Felicity. I need you to see how beautiful she is this morning. Yes.
Hi, Ebisco Sugar. Good morning.
Good morning. You find like today's date.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, let's tell you about the man we have right here, our guest for today. His name is Ebisco Sugar, and his full name is Ebike Jacob Sanzu. He's from Ogbejo, Warri Southwest Local Government Area, Delta State, Nigeria. He's a multi-talented, award-winning music producer, singer, songwriter, sound engineer, and multi-instrumentalist. He grew up in the streets of Warri and began as a choir boy in the Church of God Mission CGM, where he developed his talent in drumming, piano, bass guitar, singing, and music directing. In 2011, he competed in the Southwest music reality show in Lagos as the band leader and drummer of Bliss Band. After eviction, he refocused, structuring his dreams. He volunteered at No Limit Studio for 2 years without pay, gaining skills as a songwriter, performing artist, music producer, and sound engineer. In 2015, he returned to Lagos with his cousin, Afro superstar Harry Song, serving as a PA, drummer, road manager, and backup singer. This broadened his exposure and network. Known as an in-house music producer and songwriter for many Nigerian and African stars, including Faith, Ice Prince, Erida, Harry Song, Mr. Easy, Worry Boy, Maleke, Magneto, Portable, Graham D, Design Ovo, and others. Recognized for producing popular music comedy skits as well as soundtracks for Nollywood movies. He's released lots of singles, EPs, and albums. worked on collaborations with top names such as Hotkey, Fioki, Harrison, Del B, Graham D, amongst others. Ebisco Sugar continues to rise as one of Nigeria's respected and versatile creatives in the music industry, combining his skills in production, songwriting, and performance. So, again, that's a very huge and impressive profile. Welcome again, Ebisco Sugar, to the floor. We're very excited to have someone here who's been doing so much for music. So, Ebisco, I'll let Felicity start with this one.
All right, now, Ebisco Sugar. So, can you walk us through how the journey has been for you so far? How you started and how it's going?
From my profile you just read, I believe you've gotten a hint of it. It was a tough one. It was not like an easy road. I won't say it's an easy road, because you are at every stage before the growth comes, you must face one or two challenges. You must meet one or two obstacles. So the ability to face them and win them and never give up, that's where the power lies. You get it? Because for me, the journey has been one of faith. Because my ability to see beyond the physical and hold on to what I believe in, that was what has really kept me going. That's the truth. Because too many times, if you look at the outward appearance, you'll just give up. Trust me, you give up and just pack your bag and go back to where you're coming from. But the journey has been very, very interesting. Trust me.
Through the enjoyable parts and go through the challenges, the few challenges you faced, becoming the man himself, becoming Ebisco Sugar, because you've worked under so many great artists, Del B, Fioki, you've worked with Harrison or under Harrison, so many names to make mention of now. How has it been? What's the most challenging part of being who you are? Walk us through the journey. There's sometimes you wanted to record stuff, there was no money for transport, you had to travel, plane tickets, the challenge is too much. But for you, how was it and how were you able to surmount all these challenges to come out unscathed?
All right, the biggest challenge for me wasn't what everybody out there went through, like wanting to record and all that. No, the biggest challenge was staying true to my purpose, because the truth is, if you don't know why you're here, this industry can make you go anywhere. And if you don't know who you are, people will tell you are not. You get it? So the big deal wasn't just for as a niche, it wasn't just about all that. It was about being you, because when you go out, you see a lot of people doing a lot of things. You see a lot of things happening in the industry, and some of these things are in quote popular opinion. And because the thing is popular, doesn't make it right. Because everybody's doing it doesn't make it true. Okay, so you have to be able to like distinguish between what is right and what is not right, and what pertains to you, like your purpose. Stay there and achieve it. So most times when I come around people, I have to understand. I always tell myself like, hey, but this is who you are. This is where you are going to. This is your journey. So when I see what or who is not going to my path, I know how to handle it. Okay, I just do business after business to attend to Israel. All right. And another challenge was ability to funding of myself, because music business is capital intensive. Trust me. Everything about music is money. Because before the fans must hear from you, the media must hear from you, this one must hear from your pocket, that one must hear from your pocket. Everybody must hear from you financially before the crowd must hear from you. Okay. So the funding, it was one of the challenges, but thank God I was able to meet up as an artist from being a producer, because the money I make from producing, writing, okay, put them here, put my songs, put it out there, do the best I can. There's one thing about me, I believe in growth. I believe in taking this step. I have to take one step. If I was in the process of taking one step, God gives me 10. God be the glory. But I believe everything has to be like, it's a process. You can't rush it, because if you're not grounded, this industry will ground you. It will grind you through it. Get it? So that has been the basic ability to stay true to my purpose. Work, because there's no substitute for hard work. This industry, music is one business that doesn't like you. It's a career that doesn't give you anything. Is the time you put in is what you get. The more you stay with it, the more you. So if you are staying away from the studio and the studio grind, melodies that will be coming to you will be very, very weak and fast. So that's just basically it's the purpose. Stay true to it and focus.
The legends like Face, Ice Prince, Harry Song, and even Street Sensation Portable. Now, which collaboration tested your creativity the most and why?
Uh, for me, tested my creativity. I would say none because there's one thing about me. If you know me, I work like I spend more of my time working. Okay, so most times I already have a template of what these people want. So before I could play, let's say 4 or 5 of my instrumentals, they're already in love with one or two. So the next thing you get, they're already singing on it, and this before you know it, it's a go. You get it. So all of these people I've worked with, it was more like a prepared opportunity for me. I was prepared, I was ready, and they heard it and they were like, "Oh, I'm going on this like that." So that was basically how I worked it. But for like people like let's say someone like Maliki, we worked on his album that is coming out, a couple of songs. That one we had to camp, we had to brainstorm, we had to think, arrange, put this, put that, put you get it. But for the other guys, it was more like okay, it work ready, the beat was there, so they just came in, heard it, loved the sound, and they jumped on it, and I just had to do my final post production. That's how it has been basically.
People know you as a producer, some know you as a singer, others know you as a songwriter, others know you as a multi instrumentalist. You don't just play one but several instruments. Which of when you step into the room, all right, what do you want people to know you as? What do you want? You have so many accolades to yourselves. Too many if you ask me. But when you step into a place where nobody knows you, what do you think people should revere you as?
It's me because like as you said it, there are different aspects to me. But my for me, I really want people to know me for who I am, like who I am. All right, not just that. Okay, I can do this, I can write, I can sing, I can do. Beyond that, my personality, my character. A lot of people know me for who I am. Like I don't joke with God. I don't joke with Jesus Christ. I don't joke with who I am. Okay, that's my person. Because I was first of all a Christian before I became a musician. You get it? So basically, that is me. And if you listen to my songs, you could tell from my lyrics, you could tell from my story, you could tell from everything about me. So beyond you seeing me as a producer, seeing me, okay, Ebisco Sugar the singer, Ebisco on the beat, the producer, Sugar the sauce, and all that. Then I want you to know me for who I am, like my person. Okay, this is who this guy is, because we're living in a world where we have a lot of fake people. Trust me, a lot of fake people can't really be who they are. Some don't even know who they are. They're only pretending today they are this, tomorrow they are that. They should be able to say that. Okay, this is who this person is. Not forming it because the camera is on me or because of for cloud. No, no, no. This is who I am. So for me, I really want people to know me that yeah, this is who this guy is. And I've been able to establish it to a level, especially for those that have been able to come into my space, that I have had the opportunity to come into my space. They know that, oh, this is what this guy stands for. This is what this guy stands for. Or this is who this guy is. So that's how I want people to perceive me, basically.
Now, before we go on a quick break, let's talk about your show that's coming up soon. I want you to give us all the details for Ebisco Sugar's show. What time, what day, what date, artist to perform. Tell us, is it just you performing or you have other acts? Let's know about that right this moment.
All right. For my show, the Ebisco Sugar Experience, I've been doing it. I started in 2020. When I usually do it when I drop an album, and I usually do it during my birthday. All right, which is, my birthday is September 19th, which is tomorrow. But this is the first, I think, the first or second time I'm not doing it on my birthday. In 2020, I did it when I dropped God of Cash Out. I did it, but that was in Worry. I did 2021 when I dropped my next album, Overflow, about still in Warri. Then 2022, I did in Lagos. I also did in Warri. I didn't do anyone in 2023. Then 2024, last year, I did also my birthday, still in Lagos when I dropped another album. So this year, I'm doing the Ebisco Sugar Experience. It's a way for me to gather my fans, my audience, to come watch me, see me perform with my band, because the energy or my stability is in performing live. Trust me, when with my band, yeah, with the band, because that's my roots. That's where I came out from. Not a DJ track one, track two. No, no, no. I don't believe in that. So I'm that guy that will give you that organic, the drums, the keyboard, the guitar, and everything put together. You get it. So that's why I'm doing the concert 19th of October at Firmament Studio there in VI. Okay, it's a good space, good production, and everything. People get come watch me, and also I'll be dropping my next album a week before it. I have features from design, I have features from my song, I have features. I think Fioki is on the album and a couple of other people on the album. Then for the performance on my the concerts, I'll leave the lineup as a surprise because I want them. I'm not the only one performing, but I'll leave the lineup as a surprise because it's going to be an amazing surprise for everybody that will come there after the show. They will like, guy, you never told us these guys were coming. You get it. So I want them to get that kind of a feel when they're leaving the concert. For the lineup, I'll leave it. I'll keep it as a suspense. Then for it's the ticketed event for regular 15K, VIP 50K. Then we have tables for those who want table. Put their call through. They'll tell you the figure for it and what it entails and all that. So it's basically a way for me to come uh, to relate with my audience, my community here in Lagos. So I do this event every year.
I need you to repeat where it's happening. Is it on the mainland or the island?
Okay, it's happening on the island at the Firmament Studio. All right, it's at VI. Let me get the accurate address. It's happening at the Firmament Studio at number. A minute, please. That's okay. Okay, we're good. It's at number 304A Jide Oki Street, Victoria Island. 304. That's 304A Jide Oki Street, Victoria Island, Firmament Production Studios. And the event starts at 7 p.m. The date is 19th of October. It's on a Sunday. Doors open by 7 p.m.
Very good one. You guys should take a listen to that one. Ebisco Sugar knows everything about production, and there's something I love about Nigerians who know how to sing. For me, when I listen to your song, I don't just listen to your voice.
Yeah.
I listen to the instrumentals you have
The
behind
sound.
it.
Mhm.
Yes, because I play instruments as well. So I always want to hear what this person has behind. If it was just instrument, would it make sense? And then your voicing on it helps to add articulation and all that. But yes, we love that. Let's go on this quick break. When we come back, Ebisco Sugar is still right here with us, and of course the very beautiful FFZ Felicity on air. Let's do this one. We will be right back. Let's welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you enjoyed that one.
Steady winning.
By Ebisco Sugar, and I'm sure you guys had fun. I love well vibing in the studio, dancing with our heads to left, right. That's testament to the kind of music that is being produced by the man himself. So yes, let's go back to the interview proper right now. Please, can we have a discussion? Okay, you're back on screen. Yes. Over to you, Felicity.
Yes, now, Ebisco Sugar, we cannot deny that you've actually achieved a lot. But when it comes to dream collaboration, I mean, there was a time, a long time ago, Burna Boy said one of his dream collaborations would be with Angelique Kidjo because he watched her as a kid. Now, for you, when it comes to dream collaborations, who would you love to collaborate with someday?
A lot of them do, a lot of them, because I'm the kind of person that being a producer, a writer, a singer, an instrumentalist has given me that multiple like taste of music. You get it? I'm not that kind of a person that say, okay, I like this music. I don't like. I listen to everybody and I pick what I want. Okay, so for me, a Burna Boy collabo would be a good one. A Whiskey collabo is fresh. A Davido collabo, energy. You get it. A Rema collabo, you get it. So it's a different a feel for me because for all of these people I've mentioned, or trust me, I have a kind of sound. I know that yes, this kind of people, these people would fit in. Well, for me, like what we really want, the one I know that is like one of my topmost priority, like will be this guy because this guy has been here, has been there for ages. The person of Timaya, and being he's an Ijaw man also. Okay, not just because he's an Ijaw man, but the guy has been there, consistent. You get it? Timaya has been here. Trust me, that guy has been here for ages, and only God knows how he has been doing it. He has stayed relevant all these years. Age, time, season has changed, but still is there. But Timaya, yeah, he's one of the guys I know I really like. I really want to lock in with the city. Like, let's get lucky and do something.
Your roots. Now, how has growing up in Warri, influenced your sound and your hustle spirits?
Mm. For sound, Worry didn't influence my sound that much because I grew up in a church, so we do all kind of music. Being a choir director, teaching in the choir, you have a lot of different kind of music in choir. You get it. So that one I already have my music taste, but a typical Worry sound is different. Trust me, it is different. But it didn't influence me. But what influenced me is the Worry hustle because usually hear this slogan, where they carry last. That has to tell with who we are. No matter what we face, no matter what we see, trust me, a worry boy, typical worry boy, will definitely put through. All right. So basically, uh, for worry, what worry helped me with is this: if you are able to perform as an upcoming artist or as an artist that is growing in worry, and they give you that thumbs up, trust me, you succeed anywhere because worry, the audience, they are critical. They will just sit and watch you like, oh guys, one. There's a kind of vibe they like. But then in 20, I think I had my first big song in Warri. That was in 2012. Yes, 2012 or thereabout, 2012, 2013. And it was a change because then they were doing more of this conto kind of music, way more. But I brought in that Afro pop. That was the time David had this Dami Duro. So I had that kind of a vibe then, and it was a smash. So it gave me that energy, like, guy, come on, I can change the game. So that gave me the energy when I came to Lagos. I was able to like hustle my way through, and in spite of what I saw around, I was able to like fight it because the truth is, success starts here and it ends here. You are who you see here. You become who you see here. So it's not what happening around you. If you can change it here, then you can change it outwardly. So that was my motivation growing up in Warri.
All right, you talked about Timaya, and after listening to your song, I remember one of your songs, Day Your Day, Make I Day My Day, Day Your Day, oh. Nobody worry, nobody. I'm a Timaya fan. I've been a Timaya fan from school days. I've loved all his music, Plantain Boy. And there's one that's recently trending now, Odeishi. Yes, a very beautiful one with there's this young boy that came out.
Young Alpha. Young Alpha.
And all that, but it's Odeishi is a very beautiful song. Go and tell them. Yes, that's a good one. So I know where you're coming from. Now for you, apart from the fact that you're hosting the Ebisco Sugar Experience, what are you doing to pass down your knowledge to the next set of instrumentalists? There's so much wealth of wisdom from where God has given you, and I feel like at some point, multi-talented, it's too much. Plenty in your body, just enough to go around. If you see that, plenty people will remain. So for the what are you doing? Do you have an academy? I know you talked about your profile. We read that you had a band.
Yeah.
Bliss band, I can't remember the name, but you kind of decided to do your own thing. And I know you still have a band because that's what you're going to use to tell us about the Ebisco experience more so. Now, aside the band, are there any group of people, youths, kids, youngins who are learning up, who are coming up the ranks that Ebisco Sugar has time, we should say time, to impact on them? Are we going to have people like that, the next generation?
Yes, Yes, basically right now, low key. I have a lot of them. Some are in Warri, some are in Lagos. One is in Benin Republic. All right, so I have a couple of them like that that I'm working on right now. All right, and to bring them out properly, they have to be prepared. I don't want to bring out something that is like, and they were like, "Guy, why are you doing this?" After all my years of experience, my reputation, you get.
All right, we hope to have Ebisco Sugar back because he right there he was talking about impacting the next
Yeah.
generation. And one thing I know about people like this, I'm coming from Church of God Mission. They have a way of extending it to each other. I'm a Church of God Mission child, kind of. Yes, that's why I even went to that school. But yes, we had the headquarters in Mafulu. We should then. That's where I was born. That's where I grew up. Okay, so them and CPM.
Yeah.
We yes. So I'll tell you that we don't did it. Sometimes we just say, you never go church. The church I don't go. I just look at people like, you don't know. Okay, there's this redeem.
Yeah.
Grace Sanctuary. We helped to pluck the weeds in the land before they started building. And then I went there for service one day. I and my cousin and one of the ushers, one youth, overzealous one. Hey, you just came in for the first time. We have a space for you over there. Let's do that. So when we started this church, the fee never bore you. she was so sober, and then they had the head usher and I came and said, Kenneth, and she came to hug me and I looked at her and said, you see.
What she didn't know now.
Ask first before you jump. Don't go and say you're a newcomer. You don't know me before now. You start with would you like to? And that's how they do that. See, don't worry me before you. My cousin laughed. They were laughed. I laughed. I was like, yes, now the end shall come. She came. That one. She was nothing when we started that church, and she rose through the rains. So when she saw me, she was like, oh my God. And then she first shifted back based on, I didn't like her that year. But it's all love in the presence of God. It was really good talking to Ebisco Sugar. I hope during the course of this interview, before we head out, that he still comes back.
Okay,
oh yes, welcome back. Now, before we let you go, 1 minute, Ebisco, 1 minute. Give us words of advice, motivation and inspiration, and after that give us your social media handles where we can follow you and how we can stream and download your music.
All right, a quick one for the young guys coming. The truth is, in this industry, nothing is given to you. Nothing is given to you. You have to take everything you want. You have to fight your way through because there's nothing like when you get to a stage, you will not say, oh, everything will not be easy. Oh God, the higher you go, the tougher it gets. Yes, the higher you go, the tougher you get, the more the demand, the more people want you to perform and do more. You get it. So you have to by all means do more. Yeah, so nothing is handed over to you. You have to take it. But the moment you blow, that's when your fight starts. Fame exposes you to everybody. Those that want to fight you, your success will become problem to a lot of people. That's when observers will be worried. Observers are worried. They will not start coming out. Get it? So stay grounded. Build yourself. Build your craft. Most of all, life is spiritual, bros. Nothing happens without the force of the spirit. Trust me. You can't. There's a level you can't attain without a good, strong spiritual background. All right. So that for that. Then for my handles on all the social media platform at Ebisco Sugar, at EBISCO everywhere. So you can stream my song on Spotify. Just search for my name, you will see it there everywhere. Music, all platforms.
Sugar for
So
doing
that's
this.
it.
When it's time for the Ebisco Sugar experience, let us know. I love good music. Felicity does too. We might just pop in. Just pop in to show all the love and make sure that we enjoy the scenery as well.
Yeah.
I know we'll come through for you, no worries. We'll come through for you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your day.